I'm asked if an energy provider can charge 2 standing charges and therefore force a customer to have 2 meters when they have an economy 10 tariff. The same answer to this would apply if you had economy 7 or any other multi-rate tariff. Now, an economy 10 tariff is where you have so many hours charged at off-peak, perhaps 8 hours off-peak, and therefore the remaining 2 on-peak. So it's different charges at different times of the day. And in the scenario that I've been told here, the consumer says that their energy provider has said this will only work with 2 meters, therefore we're going to levy 2 sets of standing charges. Now the starting point here is that if you do have 2 meters, then the supplier is entitled to charge 2 standing charges if indeed that's part of your tariff. And that's because there are 2 supplies to your property. But the important point to make is this: no supplier can force you to having 2 meters. And the reason for that is it's very unlikely that you would need to have 2. So we now have multi-rate meters. They've been around for a long time. And a multi-rate meter can handle different charges at different times of day and therefore can handle the economy 10 tariff. And this means that if a supplier says you must have the 2 meters, they're wrong. And ultimately it means you're paying more than you should be paying. So my advice here is go back to the supplier, tell them that if you've got 2 meters, that it's just something historical, you don't want them, and you want them to change the meter for a multi-rate meter where you only will be charged 1 standing charge, 1 standard daily fixed charge, because that's all you need to pay. If they say no, the next step is going to be to go to the Energy Ombudsman. You'll find their details online, lodge a complaint and explain the situation. The Ombudsman, in my opinion, is likely to say this customer has been treated unfairly because they do not need 2 meters and therefore do not need to be paying 2 sets of fixed charges. Finally, the other option here is obviously to switch supplier. I can tell you that not all suppliers with not all tariffs will charge you a fixed standing charge. Not everyone does it. Many do, but not everyone does it. And another supplier may agree to change the meter, although in my opinion, so should this supplier as well.